Christmas was busy and wonderful this year. I didn't get to do any before Christmas videos, so I thought I would capture a few of our favorite things and do a Christmas look back. I'll be sharing a few of my handmade projects and 2 of the journals I created for this season. My decor this year was some of my favorite yet. I incorporated a salmon pink in our tree and here and there throughout the house, and I just felt like it gave it just the amount of color. This sweet journal was inspired by a vintage card. It was filled with vintage and new fussy cuts, ephemera, tags, tickets, lots of journaling cards, and plenty of space for the new owner to journal any way she likes. Both of these journals have been sold. This year I picked up this ribbon. It's the ribbon I said that I incorporated, and I loved it. Picked up a bunch of candlesticks from Goodwill for just $1 or $2. And this beautiful fabric ribbon was used in wrapping presents and in my decor. Some of my favorite things to do were handmade gifts. I picked up this pillow fort case for $2 at Goodwill, and I thought it would make a perfect mouse dollhouse for some of my grandchildren. This is what it looked like when we started, and I didn't get very many videos or pictures while it was in progress, but this is the wallpaper that I chose. It was my first time using wallpaper, and it went on very nicely. I thought the print was nice and not too large for such a small dollhouse. I thought they could use this with their calico critters or with the My Lai mouse furniture and little characters. I also handmade some bedding for a little bunk bed that I picked up at Goodwill. Here's the bedding. And here is a little video of my grandchildren playing with their new little house. My daughter said that they enjoyed it very much. This is a very inexpensive thing to do. You can pick up all sorts of little cases, little bookshelves, cabinets, and turn them into dollhouses or mouse houses.
I get it for you.
Furniture can also be picked up at thrift stores. This year I decided to bake sourdough apple pies for family and friends. I wanted something that was homemade, that was a gift they could keep and also enjoy. So I used pretty ceramic pie dishes, and that was part of the gift to keep. And I was looking for a really nice way to wrap these up that didn't take away the homemade feel. So I had this fabric up in my fabric stash, and I cut it into big squares and tied the pies up with that. I thought it was super sweet, and just the touch I was looking for to finish these off. I'll be sure to link the recipe below in case you'd like to make your own sourdough apple pies. Thought I'd just show you here. Just grab the diagonal edge and tie a knot, and then grab your opposite edges and tie another knot. And it really makes a great little grab handle for these, and you could really decorate it after this any way that you like. I decided to just do green and red yarn and name tags, and I thought that they turned out perfect. Here's a little bit of the decor from this year using that ribbon that I picked up at a thrift store. These are handmade paper chains from some sheet music that I printed off. I also had a pack of napkins in a similar color that I scattered throughout the house. The cold doesn't bother me at all. I feel like when it's cold outside, inside is cozy with warm fires and heaters. I like to light candles, just make it feel nice inside. This was the second journal that I was able to finish up this season. They were both very similar. A lot of the same ephemera was used on both journals. I also did some small framed paintings as gifts this year. It's very easy to do these. I was able to pick up frames as I was out thrifting throughout the year. And then I sketched different pictures onto watercolor paper and then painted them. This one is a landscape. I kept them all fairly small this year, just so that it didn't take so long and they were easy to work with. I used a black felt tip marker to put scripture on the Christmas pictures that I did this year. Another fun thing we did is to go out and forage some small limbs from some of our evergreen trees, and I had some dried oranges I had made earlier. So we dipped these in a borax solution to crystallize them. They were just beautiful when they were finished. It only took a couple hours, and when they came out of the bath, they looked like icicles had formed all over them. You could put these anywhere in your home that you wanted. It's a very inexpensive and fun craft that you could even do with your children. Some of the methods of doing this require them to soak overnight, but this one was much shorter, so we didn't have to wait as long, and we really enjoyed that. They're over there, babe. Everything's ready. Plates, forks. Okay, good. Yeah.